Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Malik Njai. I'm a teacher of sociology at the University of Dakar, Senegal, West Africa. I've been teaching for 22 years at that university, right? So, I think that what the Supreme Guide said was very important to notice. He said that what is the most important thing today is what we are going to do after we quit this conference. And he drew 5 recommendations. Among these recommendations, there is one which is very important to me. That is to distinguish religion and rationality. We need religion, but once we have said that we believe in God, in Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, etc., the question is not over. We need rationality. So, I have one first proposal. To size what rationality is now, we need a conference of the intellectuals and scholars of the Muslim countries. This is my first proposal. This is very different from this here. Because the intellectuals, when they will meet, they will discuss. And they will discuss basically, profoundly on the real aspects, not about our faith. Our clerics are sufficient for that, according to religion, faith, etc. But to discuss of reality, testified reality, we need our intellectuals. This is my first proposal, and I suggest that it will be written. Many years ago, and Mr. Sharif Mbalo, who is there, made testimony about that, the intellectuals of Dakar, Senegal, proposed such a meeting. We need a meeting of our intellectuals. Political bodies such as states, etc., meet all the time in the Muslim world. But our intellectuals, when will they meet? That's the first thing. The second thing is, we must analyze the term of awakening, of Islamic awakening. When a tree falls down, it makes a lot of noise. It's an African, sub-Saharan proverb. But when the forest is growing, it is very silent. That is to say that we should not make a confusion between the violent forms of consciousness now in Egypt, Yemen, Algeria, Tunisia, and think that this is Islamic awakening. No, I say no, because there are many forms of Islamic awakening, but they are not impressive, explosive, violent. They just act like the growing forest. I may give you the famous example of West Africa. Yeah, many countries such as Senegal, Mali, Nigeria, etc., Senegal, Gambia, have been undergoing a fundamental Islamic transformation dating back to the 9th century. For about 12 centuries, the society has transformed and changed, and when colonialists came, they stopped the process and they settled up states, apparatus of states. But what has become of our Islamic state societies? We say that they are still existing. So what is new there is that the process of changing the world life with Sharia, I'm sorry for that, but I had a text. They did not distribute the text. So let me continue, because I have to clarify this. Okay? So, when the clerics utilized Sharia, such as Ahmadu Bamba, for instance, in the 19th century. Ahmadu Bamba has a huge and enormous organization now. But who talks of Ahmadu Bamba here? You think that Muslim awakening is just what happens between Arabs, Persians, in the Mediterranean? No, that's a mistake, because Islam has been developing under all human latitudes now. So we need to end up with this, to understand that Africa is one of the fields where Islamic transformation of society is on being now. But where could we size all that, scientifically speaking, in order to fulfill our Islamic faith? So we do not want to make people believe that Islamic awakening is just bombs, crisis. That Islam is not a question of bombs and a question of noise, because noise is not good, and good does not make noise.
Charles.
Thank you.
شكرا. أهلا وسهلا.